Praying to God because he was terrified. Right? What Neha said. Okay, Aditi, continue. 9th paragraph.
Slightly. He will not take over any medicine to cure it.
I mean, at that moment, there was such thing that I know nothing. Being a doctor also, he didn't know how exactly it is.
Then he was poor and sufficiency with doctor.
Yeah.
He had the thoughts. Then he forgot his finger and smiled and it seemed like God appreciated that. And the snake turned its head and looked into the mirror and saw its reflection. And was then admiring itself. It, was trying to admire the movie. And then there is a question that was he thinking of importance? Like glowing the mustache, applying mascara.
Yes, eyeshadow.
Eyeshadow. On the snake, there is a spot. Red color. Yeah.
So it's basically the spot which is there. That's the spot which is there on the bottom. I think maybe if you look at the picture, also you may get some idea. I won't say the exact idea, but some idea, like something, the color. Yeah. I was nowhere image. It says that he was what? Why did he say that he nowhere image cut in the night? I was nowhere. That literally shoot by the presence.
That seemed as if it was that he was a stone statue.
And the last paragraph, that's 60 also. The doctor replied that he reached his friend's house and then took a bath. After that, Naman.
And after that, take his friends and his all friends and take him to his room. And then went to shift the all benches and beds outside the room.
And what did he say? That what did the thief left? What did he did not take it along?
The best.
Best. Why? Because he is very.
He had a nice sense of
hygiene. Okay. Any doubt? Easy? Easy enough? Sure. Let's just do 2-3 questions. You want to revise or can I give you questions? You guys take a poll. How is what you're doing? I am giving you questions based on the facts. Giving an example. Like, for example, the story when you were reading. So, this being compared to 3 things. Okay, so you need to tell me these 3 things. So, I don't want, because I've understood that the problem is not with writing in your case. Okay, the problem is with content. Content doesn't mean that I have read the chapter. Content means that we're looking at the question, what exactly am I expecting to say? It's a very straightforward answer. Okay, because in grade 9 and 10, they will not accept your paragraphs. They look for the words. That what, which is the, I'm sure your teacher must have guided you, right? Like if it's a 3-mark question, so you should expect 3 points from you, also in the form of paragraph, but technically 3 points. in the paragraph itself. So those are the things which I'm expecting, because your English is very, I mean, you guys write very well. Which is the right words I need. Okay, so that's why I'm giving you those type of questions. I'm not giving you descriptive questions. Descriptive questions in the sense, like, for example, if the question comes that describe the house. So I guess you guys will be able to manage. Okay, it's not like by the small rented house or it's very pretty, you can manage it in that sense. Okay, so write down question number 1. More questions I'll do orally. Okay, descriptive. Okay, I just want content in the story. And now, in your case also, if I will explain. However, a little writing part we need to work at. So I'll tell you how to start with the answer. Something is not right. So that you can follow in your exams. In the story, snake in the mirror, don't need to write. You know that good story. The snake has been compared to three objects. You remember, guys? Which are the three objects it's been compared to? I don't mind you taking help from book, but I want to write. Okay, just write down the question. Question number 2. What 2 important decisions did the doctor take? What 2 important decisions did the doctor? Question number 3. How did the snake change the writer's opinion? How did the snake change the writer's opinion about himself? What do you guys think? What do you think, girls? Neha.
How did the snake change? And the writer thought that snake is also obsessed with its own beauty. Was he thought that it was trying to make decisions.
What was that? I mean, there was a kind of a humorous thing. I won't say the whole, I mean, every paragraph is humorous. There are some parts, okay, that's humorous. So, why do you think that humorous part is being added in the story? What is it? What was the most humorous aspect, you guys? Forget about that wife thing. Not that wife part. Something else.
I think the snake is admiring itself with ears.
Okay, 1. Did you find that humorous? I mean, if the question comes that he didn't know which medicine to be taken and all, like, and he was criticizing himself.
Stupid.
Yeah. So then he's thinking that even though I'm a homeopathic doctor, at this point of time, I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to. Right. So that ways also it's like some mark. He's leaving on the doctor also, that it's not that as if you have to run to the doctor for everything. He himself didn't know something like that. Do you guys think so? Would you be able to add against this? No? Okay, and how about this one? Similarities. If they have to say the similarities between the doctor and the snake, one thing which I could figure out from Neha thing, that is adoring himself, right? Self thing and all. That's one. What's the second and third? This is actually important. They're talking about the earth shaking decisions. like in both the cases, they were taking such decisions that the doctor name and the snake. Snake is getting, we're looking at the mirror, snake is losing his, yeah. So, can you say that? Like in the sense that, what do you think? He lost his concentration.
He was the
Even doctor. So that could also be the similarity which you can bring up. Okay. And okay. Let's keep that. Numerous one of you will be able to manage, huh? Or do you guys think you want to write it equal to history? 2 marks. Will you be able to manage 2 marks? You manage, Neha? Sure. What is the last question again? Can you read up?
How did the state change the guidance book within the colleagues?
Okay. Last.
What can we write?
About himself.
The writers, how did
Pages. He was earlier very much into self, and somehow because of snake, he's not only into self-conscious and all adoring his beauty, he's rather looking at things which are most important also to find a solution to things. Something like that, if you could refer to. This is one of the references. You may go ahead. Yeah, I think this is what we can revolve around. And one more question, justify the title, snake in the book. How will you justify?
I would say,
And you know how it goes, just like content. What did you write?
because the snake gets attracted by the woman. So does
Yes,
Okay, let's see what you write. I'll help you out. Just
it was discussed by the way.
justify the titles, they get the. Compared to 3 objects. You remember tube? In the start, we were reading about tube, rod,
Then
rod, all 3 things. Yeah. And this opinion. So he was very obsessed. Yes. I think because of being self-obsessed, so obsessed about himself, he wasn't humble. Isn't it? Because he was just thinking about his beauty and all these things, and he wasn't humble, he wasn't ready to learn new things as we discussed. That is, there can be something which he may not know. Right? And I think because of the snake, he understood that he's also stupid and he's more
He isn't much of a great personality.
Yeah, and he acts something like that maybe revolve around. Is okay now? Let's do a time base. It's 5:37. Let's try and finish at 5:50. Sure. FCQ. doing MCB, notice and do with the class. Any doubts in your chat function? All okay now? Did I need you in your writing guides? Is it there? Second term, third term? Can I see your code? How is it working? You guys don't have all these things. Then
But that is not the late.
but it's there to be 9 to 10. Maybe they're planning to do it in 10. It has this oh sorry, monthly syllabus. Grammar was like it's only literature they focus on. There are very, I mean, very few topics. Otherwise, we have so much class and all.
Yeah, no, they're there. In terms of this, that integrated that, it is in the bracket.
No idea that's just an example of what ours tells us. There are many other things in grade 9. Like she has.
But everything is in that capital.
Because their teaching is no them.
They're just taking on the base of what we learned with 6, 7, and 8, and then taking it all.
They are putting all of that in gap. To fill in the gaps for reports.
I will show you the syllabus. Yes, syllabus and me, you don't want to do something, you have it and strike them. There is no point. You guys are all speakers, don't have it in schools, but like, take any sense. What do you do in your visa? Basically, they are talking about this next thing. Like, for example, they will be the form of grocery. Like you're writing letters, and letters, and your any part of language will come from exit. That is not exit, is not a chapter. So then, for example, the people adventure, they will not all the content. You can make it based on this. Like, is there what I need exactly? It's not easy. If you don't get the content, it's like, if you want to talk, it's like, you don't say that. Now, say something that is essentially the example, start with exactly something that is such a.
From the second question is what is it mean? What is it the doctor? It actually takes. Yeah.
So, basically, you don't it's a difficult understanding the example, it's under. So just like example, let's say let's say
Aquí y van a hacer this right exams you want either go this kind of guys to some of the videos so मैं आपको so if I'm able to understand the situation, that is where you could say whether she's a speaking to they will understand what I'm trying to say. Or must have to share I want it right now. I don't care if it's whatever it is, industry, that is what it is. That's what I have. A viability for exception personality and then exports from so you will enjoy the social of your vocabulary into the story speech for your so that you leader है उसके बहुत सारे तरह से you know tension में लगता तो उसमें ये सब tension right now ये बहुत बड़ी बात है उससे मुझे announce कर लेते हैं बट है मेरी वीडियो बहुत सही है ठीक है मैंने बहुत सही कहा मैंने बहुत की छोड़ दी सही I don't know how to manage as well how can your boss be so honest so that is it's somewhere we find that is the example. That is what it's the common so I don't really have to do exam. But if I'm developing writing the cup, I say, I'm taking the learning something. Yeah. Get it. That means basic. In these for instance, ability to take decisions, willing to take risks, it's a lot more than us. That is what they okay. So that followed by your so your line of talent and yes. आपको ओपनिंग स्किल्स बॉडी भी आती है Dear and you from the calendar. Same just like the latest common same thing. So to come exactly like based up to see this is the short story about the executive post. None other than each of the programs looking for extremely identity how people are actually help. And he was so thoughtful about it. And this guy watched. Yeah. So it's a teaching. It's a very long course. So the writing of that totally the meaning that there is a somebody there. If we adventure in the adventure on that, what is adventure? Just to explore the use of things. So adventure we have to take the pills. Navigator, supporting parachutes, to take a parachute, given a body type of उसको उसका फर्स्ट वुमन थी अराउंड गोल्ड चलाने वाला and she was around 100 miles from the Atlantic Pacific. Let's read the story of Adam Like coordinates of Elliot's case to me. Is an adventure. I suggest why ये audio in the ocean constellation ये eventually goes to me and the line that I managed and our past perhaps to learn for time. So what I'm going to do is you're done with the literature. I'm also going to just read whatever doubt you have to ask. This simple. This is fun. Because the questions won't come. Just that you should know environment, service, हम लोग जा रहे हैं एक लोग देंगे क्या होगा exactly के साथ पता है this will take time. If you want to stay back, stay back. Then. But I'll take it last after class. So all the other options, you read as much as you can. You have questions, call me up and I'll answer. That's the solution. Have any stuff. Yeah. So I can so you take my number and if you need this something in order to make part of this. You can send me a WhatsApp. But I'll be free only after 8:40. Yeah, papers tomorrow. What time? I will come back. Clear it up at 9:30. Yeah. What time do you sleep? 1, 2. Because that's very downside. 1, 2. That's why you call me at 10:30. My baby to sleep and then. Yeah. Just message me. Yeah, but not silent me. Not silent. It does. The rest, everything is done? Yes, like they mentioned that. Now this you asked me earlier. Yes, dear. I'm not ready on the study for the are you coming? Just do the guide. Can you show me other 3 questions? Can I take those? In the story, the state has been compared to 3 objects. What are those? What is the no, I want to answer. What are the decisions? How did the state change opinion about himself? And he would now focus on finding tough solutions. That's not about himself. That's the job you were saying. अपने बारे में क्या change आया? That is what you describe. Oh, personal. That is great. Personal change. What did you write? Not bringing change into yourself. One, this is possible. One part of it that he used to admire himself, and now he's not into those things of admiring, and he's rather turning into a benevolent and a humble citizen. That would still make sense because it's own. We don't want your perspective of life into a core job that I'll focus on small things about you. This is what maybe you just look at the text once and see because
in the last lines it was given. Last paragraph. Because these are the things which you need to work at, you guys. First, you don't need other things.
What is called the directors, power people of the customers, the library was really a post of the
I would I would suggest that just go through the questions. Give 2, 3 minutes, 5 minutes to questions and see which questions are difficult and only leave that answer. That's all. Okay, other than that, I don't think so. Sorry, yes. So, what is next class when we are meeting? Next class. How do you guys want it? Do you guys because test you will always anyways be getting over here, and those papers I'll get it. That's not a problem. So basically, I just want. So what I can do is maybe for every chapter, okay, I can just take 2 questions oral, just the core part. I don't want your descriptive, just the core. Okay, I'll just focus on those and I'll ask you quickly. I send this, then you can just mark it and we are done with it. Make sense? And don't miss out on tests. You have to give all the tests. Okay, is there anything you missed? In English? Yeah, missed it. So you can give it again. There's an option. Give it. At least I'll also understand the first thing. So before exam, you'll just and you bring your papers. You also. How much you guys got? Earlier?
50,000.
That was 40
Last. Which one are you saying?
School, though I know. So you guys told me.
That's okay.
40.
I have. Okay.
Right, so next.
In grammar, I feel like there were some mistakes. She was like what she had marked correct for them was given wrong for me. What was correct in the
Go to minor thing. I just want to see your literature part.
my literature part was correct.
No, not correct and incorrect. I just want to see literature part with all the aspects were there or not, as per grade 10. Not only 9 as per grade 10. I'll just take that if every part was there or not. If not, then you just work it on that. That's all. Because our target should be clear, it's minimum 95%. I don't know how the school marks and marking and all these things happen. It's very strict. But we should target, we should have our clear targets. Clear targets. Just what you had, I'm not saying it in the class, whatever you had, then was about that. Was done? Sorry, I didn't get it. That's very good. You didn't read it. You want to read? Let's try to read it. Yes, dear. Done? And what? Well, open the textbook. Now you girls have two options. This notice writing is anyway there in grade 10 also. For sure. Because grade 10 was UAC test there. Okay. Yes, both exams. Now we have two options, you guys. Either it's just 15-20 minutes and doing it. Okay. You pay attention, you can also do notice writing and you can do this home revision and all. Or if you don't want to do something in grade 10 and just want to stick to grade 9, it's your call. You can continue with this. Still do notice writing. So you take a call, you tell me. How do you want to do? Notice writing. Because they will be using in grade 10 for sure. Shreya, MCB, you read it at home. Go rest first. Okay. Once you get well, and don't read line by line because nothing will come from there. They don't test questions from there. Okay, they just pick up the content. I mean the context. I'm just getting the idea. Just context. Okay. So context, आपको meanings I've told you. Just आपको context देखना and you go for your exam. So in notice writing, what do you think? 5 things we look for. 5 W's. Okay. It should. It should it say notice like this? Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Okay. So you get marks for this. You get marks for this. Then where? No, not it. What's the topic? The subject title.
No, the name is
Yes, sir, like school name or college name.
Okay.
Like that.
And
then the date.
Date
Date
this
होता है
is the qualification of marks.
Date body नहीं होते.
नहीं होता. Then the body should be of only 50 words.
And
Salutation. नहीं.
Fencing नहीं होता.
Designation.
let's make it simple. This. Yes. Okay. And like for example, this. Title. This like it's like you have seen these competitions which happen in school, or the English competition, spelling bee. Do you know spelling bee? So you take that. I used to look up the topic more or words. So spelling bee can write whatever. So it's basically a competition. You're putting a notice for a competition. That's what I meant. Okay, Shreya, what is this? Title. Good. And then what will write? Shreya will write. What is this? Inter-school?
School name.
Do you really think so? You get marks for that? I don't think so.
Well, seriously, pattern is like that.
You can just write out inter-school quiz competition, inter-school debate competition, something like that. Did your teacher tell you to write? So you write it.
In the question they gave the school's name
Okay.
on the college.
So if you want to write, if it's given, so you write it. Okay? Inter-school or school's name, whatever, it's the same thing. Otherwise in boards they won't see all these things. Okay? Next is timing.
Date.
From where? Date to comes here only, na? On 12th of December or something like that, inter-school. From this till this time. Aditi is confused.
Like, won't we write a
Yes.
thing that
Like that.
we write that
Write only date.
All these things, subject, dear sir, what else? Salutation is done. What else?
this is we start like this just to inform that the school is organizing a
Yes.
spelling bee competition.
Well, that's a long notice.
You know, more than that.
Yes. But why salutation?
I think that is an ICSE pattern. ICSE pattern.
Almost. Little, yeah, subject based. It's most of them. The mark you on the same. The same teacher goes for marks. So, what do you think? This is to inform you. Do you want to go with that? You take a call, Shreya, because there's so many ways to write the notice. You can even do it like that. Okay. Whatever your teacher told, you tell the class. Tell me. Then we follow that. Okay. Okay, fine.
First box,
Huh.
notice, then school or college name, date, then they are starting places to inform it that our school or college organizing a debate competition and all that.
Okay, fine. We'll go with this. Tell me the 5 W's. Come on, guys. When,
What, where,
where, how, what,
how,
Where, why,
why. Okay. Who else? What else? Who.
students. Yeah, so, I say it. Now the name of the institution, then the notice, then the date, the title tag in the body, and then the designation.
I'll only focus on the core that you already know. We're not going with the basics there. We'll stick to your thing, whatever you guys are saying, right? That's the right thing. But we'll just look for 5 things, how they mark you in boards. Okay, in boards, they will look for 5 things over here, that is 5 W's in your notice. So what are the 5 W's? Which is the first thing which you need to say? What? What means?
What is hard? What is the event?
What is the event? Like, आपके notice में ये चीज पता होनी चाहिए. You must be very clear, Shreya, over there in your exam that what is the notice all about? Okay. So if it is about that, what are you doing? So what will you write if it's an inter-school competition and a debate competition is happening? So you have to mention inter-school debate competition. If that is not there, you don't get marks for that. First is what? Second, where? Where means? Execution. Shreya, are you getting it? Where matlab?
when you are at
Where?
where that competition is on.
Give me an example. आपके स्कूल में कंपटीशन कहाँ होता है? ग्राउंड.
Then multi-purpose hall, skilled area hall.
Good. When? Date.
time.
Date. ठीक है? Date and time पूरा details दोगे date and time का. Fourth, who?
Who is organized, who is the leader.
Okay. Who?
The chief guest. No, for whom it is, the students of class.
Okay. This is who to contact. Like for example, if you need further information and all these things, you may contact the particular teacher or the particular guy or whatever.
We give your name to the class.
Yes. Or any query. And whom matlab?
Who is we are conducting this competition.
Clear? 5 W's clear? ठीक है, आपको सिर्फ इतना ही ध्यान रखना है श्रेया. That is in your exam, you have your 5 W's in your notice writing. The base you already know. ठीक है, that we don't need to do because we are not changing anything. Whatever you had been doing, it will continue. Because there is no difference in marking. Marking only works as per this. If any other of the thing is missing in the notice, they will deduct marks for you. Because notice is incomplete. 5 W's must do that, that's all. All your jobs. Yeah. So do you want to write it? Any notice? You want to practice one notice? You'll manage? You have something on writing? Notice or something? Can you show it to her?
I have a
Must be in our book also. No? Share a notice. We have, no? They don't use marks and small things.
Total writing.
Adjustment. Yes, it is easy if you may use marks. You send us some 2, 3. Hello, sure. She has your number now. You guys have it now. So just remind her if she forgets. So just at least you will read it and you.
We use marks in the exam.
One or two, 10.
So what if it is like 50 words and nothing else?
It's because it's straightforward. You see, Neha, it's like if you write a notice is something that while walking I read. Taking a stroll I read. I don't stand and read because there's no time. That is what notice is all about. So you have to make it so attractive, you have to make it so crisp that people read it. Otherwise, the essence of notice goes off.
You read it.
Then you will miss out on things. No? Why it's always in bold letters? If you ever go to college or school or all these things, I don't know in your school if they put up the notice like this or not. On the bulletin boards and all these different boards which are there in the corridors. They do it for this reason only. No? They make it bold so that you read it. It's eye-catching. That's the purpose. That's why they deduct marks. In Dayton, they're very particular about it because they don't want stories from people. For that, they are giving you story writing. They're giving you a chance to express yourself. Not in emails, especially emails. A lot of people
They might have been included for class time.
I wonder. Maybe the idea is to bifurcate the syllabus. Like also with the idea, bifurcation is done properly. Okay, anyways, paper B story notice done, we don't need any more. We'll finish that. Take it in the middle and we finish. Finished. We have time.
We have time to finish.
All okay? Zaman, are you okay with the chapter? It doesn't look like. Chalo, I'll ask you questions then. Ishwar and the storyteller. Number Neha. Number. Ishwar and the storyteller. Eat ginger. Do you eat ginger? You have ginger with honey. Okay, one day. One day, yeah, one night. Sweet. Okay, what was the most special feature about Ishwaran's story? Was it a more tragic ending or light humor, satire, suspense, and a surprise ending? Suspense and a surprise. It's satire. It's like satirical approach, mazak. It's a bit suspense and suspense. What's that answer? Suspense. Why? Why are you going with her? You tell me what's the logic. You never really know what's coming next. That's the logic. Okay, how does Ishwaran describe a fallen tree? A huge mountain, a huge building, an enormous bushy piece, a small thing. What books did Ishwaran read? Urdu, Punjabi, Tamil, Hindi. Tamil. Mahendra listened to Ishwaran's tales unattentively, uncritically, unendingly, uneasily. Unending.
What is the
Unending.
One there.
Option. Uneasily, uncritically, unendingly. Uncritically. Yes. Okay. In Ishwar's story, from where did the Tusker escape? This was cage, timber yard,
Cage.
forest,
Horse.
circus.
That's a good one.
Which art helped Ishwaran to bring down the beast? Boxing. Oh, she remembers. Okay. What was Ishwaran's special quality? He could produce delicious dishes. He could weave endless stories.
All of the above.
He liked to read.
Yes, all of the above.
What did Ishwaran do after Manikura had left?
His bath.
That's all.
To clean the
That's all.
house.
Cycle, distance, everything. All the household chores. What was it about Ishwaran's stories that Mahendra enjoyed? Moral lesson, art of prolonging his stories, basic reality in the stories, and imitable way of narration.
Imitable way of approach.
About foods, and do you know anything about food? Yes.
A little bit, I read.
Okay, in the kingdom of fools, guys, the king was an idiot, minister was an idiot, both were idiots, no one was idiot. All were idiots. The king and the minister did not want to run things like other kings, to change day to night, to change night to day, to make people work at night. Oh, there's no option of one. Okay, option B. To run things like other kings. The king and the minister ordered that everyone should be awake at night. Everyone should do their work only after dark. Everyone should go to bed as soon as the sun rose. Everyone should follow all the work directions.
Everyone should follow all of them.
Yeah. What? Tell me the answer. Explain our lesson. The king and the minister want that anyone who disobeyed their orders would be. The guru and his disciple found that.
The whole law.
That was asleep in day, working the day, asleep at night, moving in the hot sun. Moving in the hot sun. Is it? When were they moving in the hot sun? Nine. Now you can be all the so dedicated to the disciple in place of the merchant because why did someone pass? Because he was not the visual is done. The definite is further back.
So one happens.
Or
Rain on the roof.
yours is there?
Yes.
Rain on the roof?
Yes.
Hurry to take it on the last chapter.
I told you the ring of the roof and this stuff.
Speak at the.
We have one moments.
You have one more.
Yeah,
It's coming to you also. Rain on the roof. No?
You can take that chapter if you want, and just take it on 26.
Oh,
Because we have our exam on 5th
that
of
day
October.
we would have learned that.
scenario in your chapter in the next class. Another room early. 19th we are not the nature of the I confirmed it all. Otherwise, I guess we can take 2 also, maybe, let's see, it all depends. Maybe the work will do. All the best, Shreya.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Once back.